Hi, this is Ron Tube. Today on Way of the Hunter, we're taking a look at one of the brand new rifles that came out yesterday in the new Remington firearms pack, which is free for all platforms. So today I'm going hunting with the long range 700. Now it's a 300 Win Mag from Remington, 3 mag. It's a hunting tier 6. This is it. Doesn't cost that much in store as well, which is good. So I'm going to give this a try. We already have a 300 Win Mag in Way of the Hunter already, the SM12, so it'll be interesting to see how this compares. This is more of a modern looking 300 Win Mag. It's got like a marbled black, matte black stock and a silver barrel, whereas the Steyr SM12 300 Win Mag has got more of a natural wood finish, and it sort of looks like an older version of a 300 Win Mag. So which do you prefer? Drop in the comments. But I'm taking the Remington 700 long range rifle for a spin today and see how it does. It's a hunting tier 6, so we're going to be hunting red deer. I've got a special mission on Transylvania which I can't wait to go try. It sounds really intriguing. Apparently this red deer has got a rifle trapped around its antlers, so it'll be interesting to see if it's actually on its antlers or not. Now the objective we're doing today on Transylvania is called branching out. That's the mission I'm currently doing, the objective. So we've got our scope. That's the one we're going to be using. And let's see how this Remington 700 long range rifle is when we go hunting. Now there's lots of new weapons in this new Remington firearms pack. Which do you like the best? Which have you tried? I've seen a few really interesting ones I want to get at, and we'll do a video on each one and look at them in great detail. But today we're doing the Remington 700. Let's have a closer look at it. Now this is what I was on about. It's sort of like a marbled matte black stock with a silver barrel. Looks very modern, and if you zoom right in you can see details like this. So it shows you they put a lot of attention to detail in these rifles. I'm very glad you have them. A bit harder to see on this side because of the sun. In sort of the shade on that side, but you can see down the barrel. And it's very handy to have this photo mode to look at the weapons in third person. But there you go, that's what it looks like. So that's a Remington 700 long range. Right, off to Transylvania. Let's start and do this mission. We'll have a look where it is and go over all the details. So we're at the top right hand side of the map. See where the flashing circle is? That's where the deer is apparently. So we're going to go to that location and try and find this deer. With the it's called branching out, the objective. We'll go over that in a minute. But yeah, we've got to find a deer. Let's have a look now, shall we? And it's got a rifle in its antlers. So despite his resentful feelings towards his once best friend, Adam Porumbar still wants to help him. He lost his rifle and a deer probably tried to scratch his antlers on a tree and managed to steal the lethal item. Help to find it before something bad happens. So we're off to find a red deer with a rifle. What could go wrong? So I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go up the hill. We could go left, we could go up the hill. I want to check up here and see if we can see anything from above. So I've come to the location marked, and on the left hand side of the circle I've just found a big group of red deer rested. So hopefully he's amongst one of these. Try and get a bit closer. We'll use the scope to zoom in. We was on about this yesterday in the Way of the Hunter official Discord. Join that if you ain't already a member, because you learn about things probably first there before anywhere, and lots of friendly people on there in the community as well. So it's really good if you want some help, tips, or just want to know something early. Make sure you join that. It was on about it on there about binoculars. Now we could do with a zoom function. So either add a zoom function to binos would be nice. That is, look, you can see the red there. You can see the rifle on its antlers. I didn't think they'd actually add it to the... I thought you might maybe shoot it and then it'll appear when you go and collect the body or something like that, but you can actually see it on the antlers, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it was on about binos. You could do with a zoom function on them ideally, so it'd be nice if they had that, or they had other binos with different varying zooms, because that would really help out, and a lot would like that. So we found the deer we need to shoot to get the rifle. We've got the Remington 700 long range, so we've got the perfect rifle to test it out on a level tier 6 animal, tier 6 rifle. So hopefully we just make a good shot there. But I've come to this location, the amount of badgers I've seen on that hill I walked up, honestly, there was everywhere running round. I didn't have a 223 on, or I'd have shot a few of them. But yeah, that up that hill, top right hand corner, lots of badgers at that location. I don't really like it when they're like this, because it's quite easy to get a really poor shot because of when they're lying down. But we are going to try it. Here goes our first shot with the Remington 700 long range. Definitely hit it. It jumped up in the air. Let's mark that and see how far he's gone. Is the Remington going to do the job? I think it will. If you don't know this, in video games it's a really big deal with weapons and having real weapons. Legal issues and everything like that. It's a minefield, and that's why a lot of video games don't actually call them the exact names and stuff, because it's a big deal, like legal wise. So to have actual real weapons in is a big deal, and a lot of people I've already seen in the comments like, I use one of those in the real life, I use one of those, I've got one of those. So that's a really big deal, especially for hunters who play like hunting games. So that's nice. If you've got any of these guns that's in this brand new weapon pack from Remington, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you use, what you've got, and what you hunt with them. I'd like to know. Whether it's a shotgun, whether it's the rifles, let me know what you hunt with and what you have in real life, if you own any of these. I'd like to know little tidbits like that. I always ask people if you've got anything interesting to add, help people, drop it in the comments, because someone will read the comments and then find some useful bit of information, and it'll help them out. So there we go. That's a nice shot. I don't think it'll have gone far. We'll soon see. What are you hunting at the moment on Way of the Hunter? Let me know in the comments. Is anything you're stuck on? Are you doing any of the missions you can't do? Let me know. All the missions I've been doing, I'm making videos on, so if I haven't done it yet, I probably will do soon. I do love the objectives and missions. It really is good fun, so I hope they add more of those in the future. Yesterday I was driving up to a location to the start of this mission, and I came across two brown bears just stood in the road, and they like looked at me, and I tried to dive out, and I just hit record, and I was just going to blast them both, but they shot off. But I found the location, so I took a little screenshot of where they were, and we may go and hunt those with one of the other new rifles when we get there. So I'm just taking a few pics, because one of these will probably be the thumbnail, and this is why I love this photo mode. It's so handy for people like me, and people who just want to take pictures for either social media or just, you know what I mean, so they remember the mission or their trophy animal or time spent playing Way the Hunter. I wish more games would do it. I've been on about it for years. I am a big picture taker in video games. I spend a lot of time doing it. So to me, I know this is for YouTube and stuff, but I actually do love making good pictures and stuff. It's quite a big deal to me, and I spend a lot of time doing it. So if you're a video games maker, please think about adding these kind of modes to your games, because a lot of people do really like them. And if you think about it, it makes common sense. Social media, it costs nothing, and you can promote your game so well. If you can take better pictures, more people see your game, it gets noticed. It's literally free advertising. So think about that when you're doing this, please, Debs, because like I say, it's a big deal. Like I say, it's changing over the last few years. A lot more games are adding these kind of modes now, and hopefully it becomes just commonplace. So we've done that mission, that part of the mission. Now we've got to go here, got to return the rifle. It's quite funny because some of these stories, some of them are quite mean to each other, but it's quite funny as well with some of them. But it's interesting, some of the sort of storylines. Right, let's see what he's got to say. Right, let's go in, shall we? See what he's got to say. Here's the letter. By now we can be done with the charades. Yes, I'm not friendly terms with Porenbar, and there are so many rumours spreading about the reason, like the stupid rooster or even the goat and the goatee. But there is only one which has truly started it. It's the Mouflon story. The most beautiful Mouflon used to visit my grounds, and I always watched him from afar and wait for him to get older so I could shoot him. A year passed and I was convinced the Mouflon was gone for good, but then one day we were at Porenbar's hunting stand playing cards and we saw the Mouflon. He claimed it was right to shoot it. His right is because we was on his land, but it was declared my Mouflon. We both shot at the same time, and basically we didn't know who killed it. Legally it was right because it was his land, so now he has the huge trophy in his cabin. That must sting. You may have already seen it. So basically he wanted the Mouflon for himself, waited for it to age, and then he's gone and shot it. So he's slightly miffed at him. So we put the rifle back now. He's asking us that will I play a harmless prank on him, and we've got to get some paper from his drawer. So let's have a look where it is. Just a prank. Grab the decoration from Karatasku's drawer. Is that how you say it? Every prank sounds like harmless at first, but this one is just some paper decoration. So it's nothing really bad. He just wants to give him a little wind him up a little bit. Let's see what we're gonna do. So where we gotta go? It's here somewhere. Ah, here we go. So we've got it. I didn't see what it was. I guess we'll see in a minute when we go to his cabin. I wonder what it's going to look like. What he's going to do. Just seen while recording this that Mikhail has just posted on Way the Hunter official Discord that Steam Cloud Sync is now enabled. So they've just done that. So you can basically automatically back up your games. So that's great news. A lot of people wanted that. So there we go. I like big horns and I lie. Nice little touch there for when he comes back. But this has been a really fun mission. We started out going after the red deer with the gun in its antlers. We've got to try out the Remington 700 long range rifle. Been a lot of fun. And we've also just done this prank mission. And then we've just had that come in about the Steam Cloud Sync backup system. So what a great day. Turned out to be a great week. Big update 1.18. New Remington firearms pack. Thank you for helping me play these silly pranks. In some ways you remind me of Porenbar and the friendship I had with him. That's all over. Please enjoy the beautiful Aurora Woods where I used to once share happy memories with Adam. Now I can share it with you. What a great mission. Really enjoyed it. So I'm Ron McTube. We've been hunting for the first time with the new Remington 700 long range rifle. A lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels and thanks for watching. Bye bye.